Thanks for tuning in. This will be my 300-hour review of the Kioti. Quick disclaimer, I don't claim to be a tractor expert. It's my first tractor. I've had it just over a year now. And so, you know, it's been a learning curve for me, as it would for any of you guys. If you're a beginner and you're thinking about getting a tractor, depends on the size property. I'm on 50 acres here and most of it's really hilly, quite steep. And I've cleaned up so far a good 30 acres with the tractor so far and got it nice to a mowable stage like this. I'm just on this hillside at the moment. It's very steep, but it's also a bit very undulating, a lot of holes and dips and bumps in it, and some big rocks, so you got to be careful with it. It's a bit sketchy, this hillside over here. But yeah, we'll get into the tractor. Yeah, 300 hours. We'll get into the issues straight away because that's what most people want to know. What issues have you had? The hydraulic ram here on the front for the 4-in-1, that just started leaking a bit. The top seal had gone in it. So I rang the dealership and I thought they'd just put new seals in it, but they just brought me up a brand new ram, put a new ram in it under warranty. I think that was about 5 days. They brought a new ram up and put it in. So that was really good. And I blew a fuse for the third function, which opens and closes your bucket, your third function. And that was it. So a fuse and a bit of a leak. So nothing really stopped the tractor. Yeah, so dislikes? Nothing really, hey. It's like I looked at Kubotas, I looked at John Deere's. I just kept coming back to this tractor because it had a big front wheel for a medium-sized tractor, being 70 horsepower. So I'd consider that a medium utility, wouldn't you? And yeah, I just kept coming back to it just because it's got a nice wide stance, this tractor, big front wheel, and I just knew it just looked safer in, you know, undulating country. They actually broadened they widened the stance in the back here by just at the dealership before I bought it. They just flipped that plate over to your inner rim plate there, and it just makes the stance a bit wider. So yeah, she's over 2 meters across in the back here easily. So it's a good wide stance. The tyres are, yeah, they're almost full. I don't think they put water in them, they put something else, but I don't know what the fluid is. But yeah, she's got water in the tyres. It doesn't really need wheel weights, I think. The front I left standard, there's no water in the front, and it hasn't been widened because they reckon it's not good for the bearings. So yeah, yeah, dislikes? Nothing. Yeah, like I said, nothing. One thing I just wish it had a lever to adjust your hitch up and down outside the station, so one on the back here like some tractors do. I mean, John Deere have a button here that you can back the tractor, you can move the tractor back and forth and adjust your hitch up and down just right there on the guard. But no, the Kioti doesn't have anything. You just sort of got to learn to get good at backing up to stuff and putting it on. This is what lives on it most of the time, is my carryall, and I only have a slasher, like a brush hog that goes on the back, and that's it. That's all I really have for maintaining this joint. Like I said, it's 4-in-1 bucket. I do have a hydraulic auger that just goes on you take the bucket off and just put the auger on the front, that's been really good, the auger. Yeah, it's quick release bucket. Yeah, quick release loader. I mean, the loader mounts on this thing really look quite heavy duty. You know, it's got a good solid mount. Like I said, the loader is quick release if you want it to come off, but it's never going to come off this tractor, the loader. I've got a little bit of damage there, something's hit there. It's always going to happen with tractors, isn't it, when you're working in the scrub like this. So that's new. I just noticed I broke the plastic there a little bit. But you know, it is a tractor. You know, it's worked really hard, this thing. I've really worked this thing. I've picked up tons and tons of rocks and logs. I've made roads with it. And yeah, it's worked hard, this thing. And it's just performed really well. So I think they're a Kioti for what you pay. They're a good sturdy little tractor. What else can I say about it? Ergonomically, I love the cabin. Everything's laid out where it should be. The ergonomics are good. And yeah, no dislikes really. It's been really good. Good tyres from the factory. They've been good. Other than that, guys, I don't know what else to say about it really. If you want a good, hardy little tractor, consider Kioti. So far, this has been good. We'll see what it's like at 1,000 hours. I'll do another review at, say, maybe 800 or 1,000 hours and see how it's going then, what issues pop up. But so far, yeah, just over 12 months now, 300 hours, and it's worked really hard and no issues thus far. Alright, cheers for watching.